Stop chasing. Listen, this is a message for all my people in the in Prosperity Collective, right? And for those that are thinking about joining, those who are trading, right? Anybody that's in the market right now, this is for you. You are getting a world class training on how to be good in the market, right? You're getting a world class training on how to trade, right? You're getting a world class education because you're seeing so many things in the market that are not normal, that are unprecedented, that are a result of the reactionary state that we're in because of who's in office, right? So you're seeing manipulation at its highest. You're still navigating these treacherous waters, right? It's a thunderstorm happening in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, and you're navigating it, still finding pockets to get profits in. All right. So first and foremost, I just want to say congrats to all of you. Okay. If you have not had the greatest time trading during this time and you've had a few moments where you lost money, right? Know that a lot of that is because of the environment, right? It's not always on you. I'm not saying don't take responsibility, don't take accountability. I'm not trying to create victims here, all right? We're not trying to create victims here or people with a victim mentality, but do understand that you are learning how to trade in a time that is very difficult to trade. What this is going to allow you to do is to really build your patience, really arm yourself with the proper skills that you need to invest, right? So when things get easier, it's going to feel like the market is just giving you money, right? Once your patience is solid, once your discipline is there, you're at a point where you don't have to take a trade every single day, right? You're at a point where just because something looks good don't mean you take it, right? You're at a point where you got your setups, you have your high probability, like setups that you're looking for, and you don't take a move unless you see those, right? When you stop listening to everybody, right? When you lock in, right? This is when you become this masterful trader. And you are blessed to be getting that right now. Okay? Under the tutelage of me and Isaiah, I promise you, you're in good hands. All right? I don't know of a trading community out there that is giving this level of detail, this level of support, right? Please continue to take advantage of it, right? Hit me up. I will respond. Comment. I will respond, right? I will get what you need answered. It is imperative that you get this skill set down. I know you guys see, and I'm not a fear person, right? I'm never one to try to pump fear out there, but there are a lot of examples of this world shifting dramatically. Okay, trading is going to be a skill that's going to be able to keep you afloat and ultimately help you thrive down the road. All right, but you got to get the skill set, right? You got to get the discipline, you got to get it locked in. All right, so again, I just wanted to say shout out to everybody that is navigating these storms with us, right? We're doing it together. We hit Google crazy today, 50% on the on the pump, right? We sat back, we let Google do what it does. I'll put it up here in the video to set up. I think I can get like a little screenshot of the 15-minute entry that we took. But we made 50% in a matter of what? Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me in the comments, what was it like? What were we in the trade? Like maybe 20 seconds? I don't know if we were in the trade 30 seconds. It was something around there, but we got in and we got right out because what did we do? We waited for the setup. Now, here's the beautiful part of patience, right? It's way easier to be patient when you're not in the trade, okay? When you're not in the trade, it's way easier to be patient. When you're in the trade and now you have skin in the game and now you're concerned about any sort of drawdown, it's hard for you to make any comfortable or smart decision. You're ultimately making an emotional decision a lot of times. When you get in too early and you don't wait for that proper setup, a lot of times you'll see the market go against you, and then you wind up getting out of a trade that could have worked out anyway. So with Google, we sat back, we had our levels drawn, we knew where it had to go. It was even a time where Google was doing well, but we were like, hey, not yet. I know it's pumping, but not yet. We need that 3-2 setup, right? We need a 3-2 strat method setup on the 15-minute, 30-minute, right? We get that, then it's a go. We get a 3-bar close on the 30, it's a go, right? We got that. We got the close. It also engulfed the previous few candles. When it came down a little bit, we didn't take it immediately in the next candle. We let it come down just a little bit to bounce off the fair value gap. Once it did that, we knew it was not trying to fall. Got in. Less than a minute, 50% gain in Google. All right. Beautiful trade on everybody that took that. Shout out to everybody in the Prosperity Collective that was able to get that. Okay. I'm going to be going live every day, y'all. I tell y'all this in all my videos. Come to the lives. Stop going and paying all your money just to learn the bare minimum when you got two guys here that are laying it out there for you. We are walking you through each and every step of how to do this stuff. They're not doing that out there. I'm speaking out of passion because I understand what it means to overspend. I understand what it means to go and invest your hard-earned money and still not be able to get a result. If you come through the Prosperity Collective and you put forth the effort, you will be profitable. It's not possible not to. Not with me calling swings, not with me calling intraday bangers like 50% on a consistent basis, not with Isaiah calling IWM every which way. It's not possible to lose. Okay? Now, you can take your own trades and stuff like that and not listen to what we're saying and not take the lessons. And what I'm telling you is that it's going to take a much longer time for you to get to profitability. How do I know? Because I experienced it. I had to lose a lot of money, $50,000 to be exact. Okay? Lost a lot of money and had to get back and fight back to get to a spot where I could go off and be, like super profitable. But the way that happened was a very vicious journey of trial and error. And on that journey, I believe it became my purpose to go and save people, right? Go and get people to avoid the same mistakes that I made. This is why I go so hard for you all. This is why me and Isaiah put so much effort into it, because we are, delusional enough to believe that if we show up and continue to give you as much as we possibly can, you'll ultimately show up and give yourself as much as you possibly can. And what does that lead to? That leads to you being profitable. That leads to you knowing how to do this on your own. That leads to you being able to go and teach your family. That leads to freedom, right? You don't have to do this alone, y'all. All right, we got a trading family, the Prosperity Collective. Go look at the WAP link. Just click the link in any of my videos in the description. Go read the testimonials. These are not manufactured, say that it's like, no, this is from people's hearts to yours. This is what people are really experiencing. Go watch any of my videos. Go watch any of Isaiah's videos. Soak up the information. Go watch the lives. Go see how many plays we put out here for free that work. If you just took 1 or 2 of my plays, you could go and pay for the Prosperity Collective membership for the first month with no problem. We're not charging an arm and a leg. We left it at a comfortable price so that more people can be a part of this journey. How long will we be at it like this? I don't know. But we are on a tear. We are on a historical run, and I would love you to be a part of it. All right? I feel like I've said enough. I got some errands to run. I appreciate y'all vibing with me for a quick second. But again, get in the Prosperity Collective, man. Stop playing. I'll see y'all on live later. Peace.